73 Land Cruiser Part 5. We've got brake parts here. Today we're going to be taking the front drums off, I think, and tackling those first. And we're going to clean the interior too, I think. Oh yeah, and we got to put the front grille back on because that's dry now, and the bumper too. So that'll complete the front end. Want to try and polish the outside too, huh? Yeah. I think that would be kind of nice. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, so we just got the grill on with the screws in, and we just put the bumper in place, but we don't have the screws in yet, but it's looking real good. All right, so we got the studs in with the square end for these bolts for the front bumper, but we're thinking that the nuts on the end that we got for those are not going to work out because they've got that nylon inside of them, and that's going to stop us from getting them on there easily because it's kind of a cramped area behind there to get the nut on anyways. So we'll probably have to go back over to the hardware store and look and see if we can find the right thing. And then over here we got the new mirror faces right here, but the gray doesn't exactly match on the backside, so I'm gonna repaint these in gray to match the front and the wheels. Time to jack her up. Yep. Brand new drums. Got one of the springs out for the pads, but we're trying to get the right side spring out here. Just fighting with it. It's a lot of tension on there. They're working. Right side successfully on and done. Got the new drum on there as well as the new shoes. So we're gonna move on to the left side now. So basically what you do is, to start it off, you have to take the springs. You have to take the springs out, and then there's this center clip on the top side and on the bottom side that you sort of push this in, and then you turn this and it unlocks it, and that makes the shoe come free. And on the sides here you see these are the wheel cylinders, which the hydraulic brake fluid goes into and is what pushes the pad into the drum. These springs are like super tense, so it's really hard to get these out, but we're getting there. And we decided not to get new wheel cylinders. We're kind of just banking on these working and not leaking. All right, so we're all done with the brakes in the front now. We're gonna put the wheels back on, and then we're gonna start cleaning the interior out. I wanna get this headliner out up here because it's super nasty, and we're gonna get it redone eventually. But I think for now, we're gonna have to cut it out from the edge or something like that, and then just rip it out. Because over here on this side, like, you can see it's super rusted on the roof. So we don't really want to try and unbolt that right now and mess it up more than it already is.
Bro, that shit was on me.
What?
Go in the house.
That big ass spider?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Nice. Update time. We just power washed the whole inside. Got it a lot cleaner. Took the headliner out. Took all the seat brackets and everything out. And that's the center console right there. Got a couple more seat brackets there. It's kind of a mess here right now. We've got 3 more brackets here and 1 there. And so all that stuff I'm gonna paint with the oil-based paint as well. And I think next we're gonna take off the shield for the gas tank and maybe see if we can replace the float since we have a new one. It's coming along. Shield's out. Right here is our new float. That's just taking out the whole one right now. Kind of forgot to put the camera on the tripod and start filming, but we've been wiping down and scrubbing everything on the inside with rags and stuff. Finished cleaning up the interior, so now we're gonna put the gas tank shield back in and the shield for the fuel filler neck. Then we're gonna try and move it back to this side of the driveway with no seat, so that should be interesting. Perfect seat. Next day, back at it on the Land Cruiser. Yesterday we got almost the entire interior out besides the rear jump seat and the dash. Got the seat brackets over here, and these are pretty crusty, so I'm going to be wire wheeling, scuffing them up, and then we're going to paint them with the oil-based paint. We ordered brand new seat covers for the seats, so those are on the way. So we're also going to be dismantling what's left of these seats today, and we still need to make a trip to the hardware store as well. So yeah, let's get to it. All the brackets are now prepped, so I'm gonna go ahead and start painting them after I wipe them off and dust them off. We got Hudson over here. Looks like he's putting the mirrors on the sides. So we got the seat here. Hudson's about to start dismantling it. Looks like we have to take the rails off maybe, and then what, this back plate too, huh?
Yeah,
I think you have to take this off, yeah.
And these hug hooks.
Oh yeah. Over here, I'm gonna start painting these center console and seat brackets. We just got back from the hardware store with a whole bag full of hardware, so we can actually bolt on the front bumper legit, and we can get the mirrors on too. And we got some brushes so we can finish up painting this, because ran out. Had to use this crappy brush earlier which wasn't working, so. Finally finished painting all of these interior pieces. I think they're looking pretty good. Over here we got the mirrors on. Those are looking nice. Those are all bolted. We got the cotter pins in the shocks now. So that's all good to go. It looks so good now. It's insane how far it's come already. Third day in a row working on the Land Cruiser. Today we're gonna be putting the seat brackets and the center console back in. And yesterday, one thing I didn't film that we did was pick out one of the door latches, and we ordered brand new ones for both the driver and passenger side. But this was kind of a pain to get out. We had to extract these screws because they were super stuck in there for some reason. We still haven't gotten around to polishing. We only did one little area here, but I didn't film that. So there's also a portion of the frame that we haven't painted yet on the passenger side down here, right there. So we're gonna do that today. Got all the seat brackets in. That's some painted up down here on the frame. Brooke did a nice job painting the emblem for the front. Well, we didn't end up polishing the exterior, and we didn't get around to putting the rear shocks in, but we're gonna do that in the next episode. We were able to paint the seat brackets and get the whole interior cleaned out, get that old dirty headliner out. And we were also able to get the main thing done, which was the front brakes. And we're still waiting on the rear drums to come in, so that'll also be in the next episode. And we only got one of the seats fully taken apart, but we'll take care of that in the next episode as well, or when we get the covers actually, because it might take a little while. Other things that are taking a while to ship are the taillights. So thanks for watching, guys.